All right, good evening, good afternoon, traders. This is Sage FT from the live trading desk coming at you with our weekly installment of the Sunday evening review and rev up. Let's go ahead and start with the review. I'm making this on a Friday afternoon because I am going to be over the weekend with my son on his baseball tournament. So we're going to go ahead and record this now. It's about 2:30, 2:45 p.m. And what we have, if I'm going to review over this last week, is we remained in the flag. Okay. And so what we're watching, and I don't know how this is going to end. This is quarter end, last day of June, which is the last day of the half. And so how are they going to print the prospectuses in the fund announcements or that kind of thing? What's the return and the holdings that they're going to be able to print in the prospectus that they have? But what I want to focus on is, as we came into the week, what happened is we drew this box here, came down, touched it, and held, and popped into almost like 4 points within an all-time high. So as we think about that, how did we play it? Well, what I saw here is a rounding bottom. We have a rounding bottom, and so we played it to the upside as we came in later in the week. Now, the one thing I want to point out is we are in position 1 on the daily chart, so that's very, very bullish. 200 is upsloping, 20 is upsloping, and the candles are upsloping, all at an increasing rate. So that's position 1, position of power. And so if we take a look, a 4-hour has sort of a chop, but what the premise of the trade throughout the week was, what happens if we go back into position 1 with the 20 pushing up at an increasing rate? Would it give us the signals that we were looking for to execute to take trades to the long side? The answer was yes. Yes, it did. Very, very, very clearly. Yes, it did. What we waited for was our position 1 on the 2-minute chart, even the 15-minute chart. Let's look at the 15-minute. It worked perfectly. Okay, if you remained on the right side of this chart right here, you did very, very well this week. Let's go to the 2-minute chart. We don't really need to zoom out too far because we don't really trade it that far out. But just to give you an idea, it works very, very well, right? If you want more information on how to trade this chart correctly, go ahead and we have everything that you need to get that information in the live stream Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to noon. But with that being said, all we did was just wait for it to go into position 1 over and 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 over again throughout the week. So now what are we waiting for next week? What are we looking for next week? As we had the review, now we have the Rev-Up. Well, more of the same. We want to watch this bracket here, right? Between 10 and 19. And if we start to break to the upside next week, and I have a number of 5603. Does that number get hit? Yes or no? We don't know. Do we remain in the position of power, position 1, or not? We don't know. What we do know is we're going to wait for our pattern to repeat inside of the initial position 1 on the chart that we're trading, and then we're going to execute. We don't care if it wins or loses. We don't care if it goes up or down. We don't care as long as we are able to maximize profitability using probability and protection. We want to be able to define the stop, define the risk and the probability of success, and we're going to execute. If it's a binary trade, it's a binary trade. We're going to execute. If it's binary and you didn't execute, why did you not execute on the trade? There, I don't have anything more to say. I'll see everybody in the live trading desk tomorrow morning, 0800 hours. Last thing, if you are using any of the prop firms, please use our code. The affiliate links will be listed down below. Please use our codes to help support as we push through this transition. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'll see you tomorrow morning in the live trading desk. Good night.